morning, we ask and you answer. This is Stephanie in the Morning, where locals take the mic. Your neighbor, your favorite shop owner, maybe you. Business, community, culture, and whatever's on your mind over coffee. Let's start the day together. Powered by Lemonadio. Hello.
Well, hello, boys and girls. Thank you for your patience.
Woohoo!
Wow.
It's only 15 minutes late, Hank. That's nothing for us.
That's up too. That's up. Yep. You know, we've been doing really good, being reasonably close to on time.
Right?
And today it just blew up.
How is it out there? Because AJ was going to pop over and talk to us, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm not making it over the bridge."
No. I had to take Mariana to school this morning, and I
Going anywhere in the morning or anywhere.
I was just that few minutes late that all the detours were up.
Yep.
You know, and then coming back and there's that traffic light at Pimlico Pond Road and Snake Pond Road that people in Sandwich write about and complain about all the time.
Yeah.
Because the cycling isn't enough to get cars through. Let me tell you something else. The other thing that makes it difficult for cars to get through are people on their phones.
There you have it.
Because a few cars move, and then there's a car that just sits there and sits there and sits there. And then finally somebody goes, wonk. Oh, and then put your dang phones down, folks, please. And
well,
it's
people
not
are
the
rotting
kids.
in traffic. That's the problem.
I know it. So they
They're
figured
like,
they're going
I've
to do
got
something.
time.
I know it. But don't blame the kids all the time for being on their phones.
Whoopsies. Hi, Ashley. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for getting up this morning. It's Hank and Stephanie. We're back in the home studio.
How is Florida?
Hot.
Well, yeah.
A little too hot for my liking.
Really?
We stayed at a girlfriend's family home, and that family home had no AC.
Oh.
It had broken.
Okay, I thought it was a house in Florida.
No,
without AC.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. It does have AC. It just didn't have it when we were there.
Oh, okay. Of course.
So my girlfriend checked with her sister-in-law, and she was like, "Oh yeah, we had a problem with that last week." And she was like, "Well, last week it was 70 here. Now it's 86. Like,
that's a difference.
We can't breathe in this second floor apartment." Like, no, the condo was absolutely beautiful where it was in Anna Maria Island. Like, just
that's nice.
absolutely gorgeous. Just hot as hell.
Yep.
My husband was like, "What's up with the blow up doll?"
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, actually.
Hello, Jen. Hank needs to be on my phone. I needed my GPS on the way to Stephanie and Hank in the morning. I love it. Yeah.
I've got a story about GPS in a little bit that we'll share. Or like thereof.
So my aunt lives in Florida. She lives in Jacksonville. And my cousin Heather flew in from Detroit into Tampa. So she got to rent a car so that she had room to pick all of us up at our various destinations with all of our luggage.
And you flew into Tampa?
No, I flew into Sarasota.
Okay.
So she picked up my cousin in Tampa and then came and got us in Sarasota with the blow up doll in the car of my girlfriend Renee's husband. So it looked just like my girlfriend Renee's husband.
Oh, really?
It was a ginger. It had glasses. I mean, she put a name tag on it, Jason.
And he just kind of hung out with the girls, huh?
And he hung out with the girls all weekend long. He was holding a little bag that said coach on it. So my girlfriend works in the school system with behavioral children. And for Teacher Appreciation Week, the teacher of the room got a coach bag from the parents. My friend got a bag of jelly beans. So she was bitter and venting in the girl chat.
I bet. I would.
So my aunt got her this mock bag that said coach on it and brought it over with her blow up doll husband for the weekend. It was very funny, very enjoyable. And he became a prop for the entire weekend. So blow up Jason is now blown up.
But didn't she want to get away from Jason? And that's why she was down in Florida?
I think it's more like the kids in her life. I think it has nothing to do with her husband. He also travels for a living.
Oh, okay.
So the two of them are like passing ships with, 8 and 11-year-old at home. So it's like,
that's a lot.
Right.
Right.
It's lessons. It's that time of parenting where you're like, you're doing it. You've got a minivan packed at all times. You've got 42 snacks all around you, and you're a slave to that schedule.
Right.
Just a different form of parenting.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
than
It
the
is.
one I'm in right now.
Yeah.
Although we did bring the girl home from college yesterday.
And aren't you happy to see her?
So happy.
See the smile on her face.
God help us all if we manage this summer. I'll leave it at that.
Oh,
Good morning, Miss Emily. Did you drop that stuff off at Cape Space? I was just curious because we actually need it for one of our hosts. The best part of HOV is my blow up besties. Yeah, who knew we could add that to the party and have a good time at that?
I don't know.
Hank, I'll get you one for your next going away.
That's okay. I don't need a blow up doll. Really, don't add to my troubles.
But we did have a great weekend, a lot of laughs. So my stomach hurts from laughing. We had a good time. So
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
And you were near Casa de Lotain.
yeah, we were right around the corner.
Yep. It is lovely there. We've been to Casa
That
Lotain.
beach doesn't even look real,
No, it doesn't.
right?
No.
Just like even the sunset, you're like, are you kidding
Oh,
me? It looks like a screensaver, like not real.
Michael sent us a picture the other night of the sunset that he took from his balcony.
Mm,
And it was like, I hate you.
right, yeah. It really does look fake. Like this is false life. I don't even understand. Although I don't love the grabbiness of their sand.
Mhm.
Tends to come with you wherever it is
Yeah.
that you go. It's like bad glitter.
And the water's wonderful.
It truly is. It was. So it was a nice little weekend getaway with the girls. And now I'm just like full on. My to-do list is like 17 pages long. No joke.
That's too much.
I know.
That's
gotta
way
get done.
too much.
Well, I've got to get a month's worth of work done in a week
Because you're going away again.
because I'm going away.
So you're here this week and then you're gone again.
Correct.
It's tough being Stephanie, let me tell you.
Well, 37% of Americans are not even going to be taking a summer vacation. Between the cost of rising fuel and the hantavirus, no one wants to go anywhere. And I don't blame you.
I found myself saying to Mary, I'd like to go on a cruise again. And then that story broke. And I was like, nah, that's okay.
Then we're going to rewind that decision.
That's okay.
Yeah. And where is Stephanie going? On a cruise. Sign me up.
Right.
Pray for me. I'll be in the Aegean.
Right. It could be Hank and who's ever sitting here, because I think the incubation time is like 40 days or something.
Wonderful. That's great.
And you're isolated in a room all by yourself. And I saw a picture of one of the rooms on the news, I guess, this morning. There's not even a TV in there.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like I've been watching TV at all.
Mhm.
Fairly recently. I did watch a stand-up comedy special show that Kevin Hart now has out where he's looking for new comedians.
Uh-huh.
So it's like little bite-sized pieces of comedy that I can do while I'm doing other things. AJ wanted to come over and see us, but because of traffic, he was like, forget it.
Yeah.
I'm going to play this. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to hear it, but I'm going to add AJ into the show. AJ, are you?
He was the last comedian, the last stand-up comedian that was on that show, and for very reason. The dude had to follow Dave Attell and Jeff Ross and Bill Burr. That's how awesome this guy is. Check him out Thursday night. Mashpee, if you want nice things, you got to go to the nice things that we have so we get even nicer things. So yeah, come this Thursday to Knockabout. Tickets available at joebartnick.eventbrite.com. It's spelled exactly the way that you think it would. Well, if you're not nuts. Anyway, come on out Thursday night. Tickets are cheap. The beer is flowing at Knockabout. The Knocktails are flowing as well. There's also non-alcoholic beverages so you can enjoy yourself. Come on down. You're going to love it.
He's one of my great friends that I've had in life. Forget about as a stand-up comedian. He's an absolutely amazing friend and stand-up
Pubs
comedian.
around-
I love him to
around
death.
here.
Please welcome the one and only Joe Bartnick, everybody. Come on. Joe Bartnick.
All right. Well,
All
there he is. So
All right.
he's going to be over at Knockabout. We
Cool.
got some good comedians coming
Yep.
to town.
And a lot of good music coming to town, too.
Yeah.
Particularly in Hyannis. We were talking about Neptunes before we went on the air. They got some big time bands coming.
They do. They do. Shout out to the Smith family. Smith Family Popcorn is in Mashpee, and they're also the owners of Neptunes, which is the backside of Smith Family Popcorn in Hyannis on
Right.
Main Street.
Yep.
So yeah, they've been getting big, huge acts. If you're looking for something to do, Dad's Day is right around the corner. Moms, I hope everybody had a lovely Mother's Day. How was your Mother's Day with Mari?
It was very nice.
Yeah, you had Janet too.
We had Janet as well. We went to Tomatoes the night before
Oh, for birthdays?
for Megan's birthday and for Mother's Day. We were going to go Mother's Day, but then Mari said, "You know what? We'll go to Tomatoes Saturday night, and we'll have enough for dinner on Sunday."
Yeah, you're not wrong about that.
So that's what happened. We had enough. We had a lovely Mother's Day dinner.
That's the story. What's that?
It was leftovers. It was so busy at Tomatoes that we didn't even see Mark.
Yeah,
Mark Petralia never came out of the kitchen.
not a surprise.
No. And we were advised because Mari
Maybe
said,
he wasn't even there. Maybe he was
No,
celebrating
no.
with his wife.
No. He was there because Mari's friends with we're friends with Mark. You know, we're one of those people. And Mari said, "Gee, is Mark coming out? Can I say hello to Mark?" And the server said, "No, you don't want to see Mark."
Nobody does. That's-
Nobody does
on
tonight.
whole holidays like Mother's
He's-
Day, everyone's like, no.
No. He's in the kitchen, and the place was rocking. Oh my goodness.
Eleanor, you just got back from a cruise. How are you doing? And Auntie Ellen, I already miss you. I miss your face already. Yeah, let us know if you're feeling good, if you are suffering from any sort of hantavirus we have to worry about. Simpsons once again predicted the hantavirus.
Did they really?
Who knows? They've been on the air for 31 years. I mean, they run out of material so much so that eventually it's got to become
Gotta
real,
come
right?
around, right.
Sharon, thank you for joining us on the show today. Tuesday, back to work, everybody. Back to regular life, I guess. My kids have totally checked out. I don't know about your high schooler right now, but they're done.
They're done. But it's not June yet.
You had a lackadaisical kid this morning too.
Oh.
Like they're done.
Yeah, God bless her. I woke her up this morning and I said, "Stephanie wants me there early." Okay, honey. She said, "Okay."
I'm gonna be later. Thanks.
She could not have been more disorganized this morning if she tried. I felt like I needed to eat her breakfast for her.
Oh my gosh.
You know, she was just like, "Where am I, Papa? I can't find my glasses." I moved your glasses into the bathroom last night so you'd find them. Yeah, but then I moved them again. I don't know where they are. Help me find my glasses. And then I think she's all set and ready to go. And she's, "Wait a minute, I got to put my sneakers on." I went, "Really?"
That's kids. And we've got a full extra time with this because we have all of those snow days to make up.
Yes.
So schools, they're going to be getting out in July, for crying out loud.
Well, she's
Got a
going to
month of this
She's going to
behavior.
miss the last week because we're going to Clearwater and she's going to camp at Clearwater Marine Aquarium. But she's not going to school the last week.
Yeah.
They got to make arrangements for final exams. She's going to miss "quote unquote" graduation.
I'm sure you're not alone. I'm sure other parents
Oh,
have
yeah.
made plans to go do stuff for the summer. I feel bad for our educators.
Oh yeah,
They're
and
just
other
sitting there
teachers. I
rotten.
mean, last week of school is going to be a bonanza for substitutes.
We are done. We are done with this. Can you see us now, Mari? Having some technical difficulties over here because I can't hear in the studio right now. That's got to be fixed. This computer is going to be shut down and all the updates need to
Okay.
happen.
Oh, okay.
And I haven't done it. It's one of those tasks that I was like, oh, we'll get to that eventually.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And it doesn't get done. How are things with you guys? It's like your psycho busy time.
Oh, we're psycho busy. It is between the three of us, Mari and Colleen and myself. We are incredibly busy. Don't let anybody tell you nothing's going on in real estate. We are just crazy, stupid busy
Yeah.
with things going under contract and open houses and buyers seriously interested in buying. This is, if you're thinking about selling, folks, this is, wow. If you think you're ready to go, you really should be ready to go.
I got to talk to Colleen actually because we need to get her trained up on the Lemonadio calendar for
Yes.
activities.
Yes.
We have so many things going on.
As
this
if Colleen has nothing else to do.
week. I know. Well, I mean, you
Well,
threw
she-
it out there.
But she's young though.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, she's young. She and her husband Gavin, they're in their lower 30s and they just have boundless energy. And I remember those days now. I mean, I still think I have a lot of energy, and then I see those two, and I'm like, no, you don't.
If you are looking to host, by the way, we are looking for 1 or 2 new members of the team. It could be seasonal, could grow to full time. It really depends on you. Just need somebody to start hosting some events. So please reach out to us, Stephanie@stephanieviva.com. Send me an email and we'll get you right as rain. We've got so many summer activities happening, and my winter people are like, I've got my real job to do.
Right.
So I'm like, no.
Yes.
And of course it all happens at once. Like June hits and everybody's schedule is absolutely flip-flopped because this is where we live in a seasonal community.
Right.
It happens. I have to accept the ebbs and flows of the seasonality of what we do. We've got a few months to make whatever it is to survive us. I don't know what that bridge traffic is going to do to us, but hopefully this is not the ghost of Christmas future for us with the bridge that when they're taking it down. 10 years, they said. I don't know how long I don't know if we're going to survive it.
I won't see it. I mean, I wish I could, but
I don't know if we're going to make it.
I know I won't make it, but
yes, you will.
Well, thank you. I hope I do, but
you will be right here
I'll
at this table
right
complaining. Complaining as usual. This is where we like it, Hank.
I have a spectacular sandwich police.
I'm ready for crazy crime.
This is classic, folks. This is you've got to be kidding.
Not in my backyards.
No. Officers responded to the village, that would be Sandwich Village, for a report of a couple who became lost when driving from a friend's home back to their hotel around 11:30. The pair had overshot their original destination of Hyannis and ended up in Sandwich, where they discovered the sidewalks had long since rolled up for the night. Upon arrival, officers found the wife seated on a bench in front of a local shop, while her husband remained in the vehicle, fully committed to navigating by instinct, confidence, and absolutely no directions, like a modern-day Magellan. The wife reported he was ignoring her attempts to help, while the husband admitted he didn't want to get into it and wasn't exactly fluent in the vehicle's navigation system. Officers helped get the navigation sorted out, and the couple was soon back underway and being guided by modern technology.
Fabulous. I love that.
I'm going to get out of the car and wait until you're ready to listen to it.
Yep, I love it. Wait for the police to come and help us.
Right.
That's perfect.
I read this last night and I thought, oh my God.
I love it.
This is classic.
Sometimes you just need to get out of the vehicle and sit on a park bench.
And say, okay, honey, I'm not going anywhere.
It's beautiful.
Yes, it was unbelievable.
Is that all we got from Sandwich Police?
Let's see, what else do we have here?
Because I've got regular crazy crime going on in the world. Like a suspect arrested after shopping cart fire outside of a Detroit grocery store. That's a good time.
Officers responded to Stop and Shop for a report that a vehicle had gone missing, but was found 5 minutes later in a different location with an unknown man sitting in the driver's seat.
I'm telling you, I'm blaming all of these new key fobs.
Officers located that man inside the market who admitted he was confused and got into the wrong vehicle.
Seems about right.
Sandwich Fire was called, and that man was transported to the hospital. Apparently, the owner of the vehicle left their keys in the car. And when the confused man got in the car thinking it was his vehicle, it started
love you, Cape
and
Cod.
Off he went.
This is what we do.
Oh.
This is what we do.
Okay, what do you got?
Hundreds of pregnant sheep worth about $100,000 have been stolen from an Australian farm. Between February and April, more than 270 pregnant ultra-white ewes were taken away from the farm at Pingrip, according to the Australian Broadcast Corporation.
Oh, jeez.
Some of these were better stock and part of a breeding herd. $300 to $400 per head. They're not just losing 270 sheep. It's the next generation they're losing and potential income from that. While thefts are being investigated in Western Australia, the police have been working on this case for 14 months.
14 months?
How do whole ass sheep go missing is what I want to know.
Wow. It's like 101 Dalmatians.
Right. According to the president of the Western Australian Farmers Federation, the rise in wool prices also provides an incentive for people to steal from the sheep.
But where do you put them when you steal them?
That's what I want to know. Where are the U's going?
Isn't it kind of obvious where they are? I mean, they weren't sheep, but now there are sheep.
I know, right? You can smell them from afar. I don't know what private farm they're putting them on, but
Wow.
they're missing nonetheless.
Isn't that what drones are for? To go up and like look around?
One would think, but 14 months on the job and they're not getting it done in Australia. So if anybody's got any ideas for them,
Wow.
let them know.
A caller reported the 2 large packages had been stolen from her front steps. During a follow-up call, however, the reporting party realized the parcels had not been stolen at all. They weren't meant for her.
Oh.
The delivery driver had retrieved the packages to correct the mistake, turning the porch piracy investigation into a case of mistaken delivery.
That happens all the time, and especially with our deliveries being smaller packages. And like the dumbest thing, we had 42 small little packages all delivered yesterday unnecessarily. The
Too
order
much
was
for you?
placed all at the same time,
Oh, wow.
and they all came separately packaged. This is why we need to start shopping locally, please, and thank you. We've got a restaurant week coming up here in Mashpee, June 7th through the 14th. Come shop, scan the little QR code, win a gift card to go out to more food, right? Simple, easy, no stress involved whatsoever.
A lot of good restaurants in Mashpee. if
We
you don't
do,
know
and we
that
have some
already.
new ones coming. The Indian restaurant just opened over the weekend, not a member yet, but we'll have to see what we can do about that. The Rock is doing a trial this weekend.
Oh, really?
Invitation only, but it should be open at some point next week.
Excellent.
So yeah, we're getting really close to the Rock opening. Chipotle on the way, lots of good new food, flips of menus. Starbucks summer menu is out today in case you're one of those people that gauge all of their drinking choices by seasons. So yeah, their summer menu hits today, which is exciting for some people.
Is Starbucks a member of the chamber?
They're not, but they should be with the amount of money that we give to them. They should just be
should be.
emeritus for crying out loud and
Right.
give me some free coffee.
That's right.
My coffee drinking habits don't change though. It's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
It's just hot coffee, warm milk. That's all.
Americano with milk.
That's it. That or, my venti latte. That's the big one.
Yeah.
Lots of espresso. Please and thank you. We got to get through our
Espresso?
day.
You need espresso?
I think it calms me down. I wake up psychotic. So my energy is like off the charts when I wake up. It's like you can't even have a conversation with it. That's why I like to do the morning show and get it all out.
Okay.
That way when I leave here, I'm usually a regular person. It's a lot.
Well, yeah.
What else is going on?
Well, you have a lot to do.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you must get up thinking,
That's why I made a 7-page list, Hank. And that's only for the chamber. It's not even my business yet.
I mean, sometimes my list can be long, but it's never been that
Several
long.
pages, and that's just for one job.
Which is part-time, by the way. Did you know that? Just want to remind you.
We've got a lot of great activities coming up, including next Tuesday. There's going to be a lunch and learn on AI. It's from a Cornell professor, and he's basically going to teach us how not to waste our searches and how to utilize the agent to work for your business in a better fashion.
And where is this being held?
So this is being held Cape Space in Mashpee Commons. If you come up to the chamber office and just keep walking all the way down the hallway, Panera is going to be providing us lunch. So we'll sit, we'll have a little snack, we'll listen to a professor talk to us about how to utilize our time a little bit better and save us a couple of minutes in our business and utilize this for the good. So I'm like, all right, I'm down for it. You want to make a presentation? I say yes. But he promised actionable steps when you leave there to use your chatbots better.
That's good.
Right? So he's working on his presentation skills. So this is how we've come to having.
Wait a minute. He's a professor working on his presentation skills?
Yeah, because this is his new business.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, you're Professor Bud. You should have pretty good presentation
No, he
skills.
does. It's just
as it
this
is.
particular presentation.
Oh,
When
okay.
normally we would charge big bucks for this kind of thing,
Okay.
we're getting it for free because
He needs to practice.
he needs some reps,
Okay.
right?
All right.
I said yes to
I
it.
feel better now.
I'm not worried about his presentation skills. Although, when you get into the engineering nitty gritty, they sometimes have a hard time talking to humans.
Yeah, they do.
Too
Yeah,
smart up there. All right. So Kentucky Derby winner Golden Tempo is not going to be the Triple Crown.
right.
So that is happening this Saturday. Horse racers. And you saw Savannah Guthrie put out a Mother's Day video to honor her missing mom.
No, I did not see that.
100 days missing, still
crazy.
missing.
It's going to be one of those. It's going to be one of those.
It's just really weird.
It really is.
Do we have any information on it? Where are our sleuthers? I feel like the Karen Reed people should have gotten on the Savannah Guthrie train
Right.
and gotten over there.
No, it's just very weird how the woman just it disappeared. No apparent motive. Nothing was stolen, I don't think.
Yeah, it was really bizarre. Like this story where a 6-foot pencil is running for governor in Oregon.
A 6-foot
Mm-hmm.
pencil?
Yes.
Okay.
Ex-college professor Jay Schuberth is running for Oregon governor as Pencil. He's wearing a 6-foot pencil costume to protest the state's worst in the nation 4th grade reading scores. The literacy advocate can't legally be governor, but hopes visible write-in votes will pressure the leaders to overhaul their reading instruction methods. He said it sends a message that if a pencil starts showing up in the primary, the governors must pay attention to this issue and start doing something about it.
This is what did you say, Oregon?
Yep.
I thought they had a pretty good educational system out there.
Well, apparently the worst in the nation 4th grade reading scores say otherwise.
Okay.
That's COVID, kid, right?
Yeah, it is. It is. Yep.
I'm trying to think of time. Well, I mean, you're getting there. They're probably like 1st or 2nd grade right now. But yeah, I guess 4th grade is super
4th grade,
bad.
they would have been. Well, COVID was a long time ago now.
Yeah,
I mean,
6 years. 2. They would have been 2.
It would have been 2, but they didn't get any. They didn't get any preschool. They didn't get any.
Yeah.
None of that.
So now we're seeing that.
Yep.
And coming to roost in our educational system right now, which well, good luck to you. I don't know if the pencil is going to be the way to go, but let us know if that works for you.
Yeah, Governor Pencil. I mean, and there are stories every now and then where a dog runs or somebody puts up their cat and the animal actually wins.
Yeah.
And then the town doesn't know what to do. It's usually these small towns.
We had a lot of voting for a lot of money out the door for Mashpee. I think everything passed, and
yes, I think it did.
And 4 2.5 overrides. And
Yep.
Excellent.
Well, you can't kick the can, as we've talked about many times here. You can't kick the can down the road.
Get out your wallet, everybody. Come on over to Mashpee.
And we're paying for people who have come before us who kick the can down the road.
Yep.
For whatever the reason.
Doesn't make it any cheaper or easily to
No, it doesn't. Kicking the can down the road doesn't make it any cheaper 5 years from now.
No, it won't.
It just doesn't.
So here we are. We're getting out our wallet and putting our money where it is. Divorce attorneys recommend prenup discussions by the 3rd date. If you have something worth value as we're dating older and getting into things where we've already had a life before we've been married, they said, let's just open that conversation up at the 3rd date.
The 3rd date?
Yep. Don't you think that that's extreme?
I think it's a little soon. I mean, aren't you still getting to know each other on the 3rd date?
To be fair, I think our 3rd or 4th date where Cliff and I were talking about if we should ever have kids. I don't know why. But
you don't know why you were talking about it, or
correct.
You don't know why you ever had kids.
No. I know why we had kids. But
well, you know how that works.
Yep, I do.
Okay.
So we were having this conversation when we were kind of dating that if we shall ever have a boy, since my husband's the 4th, his name will have to be Clifford. It will be the 5th. And I was like, oh, ha ha ha, yada yada yada, because that was like our 3rd or 4th date.
Okay.
And then once I was in fact pregnant with our son, I was like, that was real.
You were planning. You were planning this all along?
Wait, what? So there did have to be a rediscussion back to that earlier date that we were like, do you remember the time when I said I meant it? And I was like, shit.
Wow, that seems early to me, though. That really
Third
does.
date prenup conversations.
I mean, third date is what, 3 weeks in,
Yeah.
maybe? And you're talking if we ever got married, I don't,
Just so you know, I've
just-
got this estate that will never be yours.
okay. And I've got these kids that are going to want all my money.
Correct.
And I guess.
And we're going to keep all that over there while we're over here. Got it? Good.
Good. And
I
then,
mean,
and then when you call her for the fourth date or him for the fourth date, they don't answer.
I feel like it's worth a conversation just to have it. I don't know if we need to really start jumping into the prenup, but that pre-conversation, apparently divorce attorneys recommend doing it. Prominent New York divorce attorney James Sexton suggests couples should discuss prenups as early as date 3, not to finalize agreements, but to assess how potential partners think about money, think about risk, think about commitment. He also argues depersonalizing the topic early prevents it from feeling like an ambush during wedding planning.
Well, I guess I can see that, but
It's popular amongst the younger generation. 21% of Americans now sign them versus 3% in 2010.
Really?
With millennials and Gen Z driving the increase. The cultural shift reframes prenups from wealthy-only arrangements to financial literacy tools.
Mm-hmm. Well, certainly, like you said earlier, people are getting married older.
Yeah.
So some people do have
a full life before you've gotten married.
Yeah, stuff.
Yeah.
That I guess they want to keep for themselves.
I don't know.
It'd be nice to be in that position, first of all.
Well, we're living a lot longer. So marriages are like running their course after 15 to 20 years. And people are like, oh, yeah, we're good. Like this didn't grow the way I wanted to.
Right.
You know, when you look at the garden and you're like, that didn't work. We're going to plant differently next year. And then you just do it better next time.
Oh, okay.
I think that this is how they're viewing marriage, though.
I think some people are. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Gave it away. And they're fine to like just quit it. Like, this is definitely not working. We can move on to something else.
Right. Because there are more divorces these days than ever.
Absolutely. But once again, we are living longer. So it's just, I think, part of
and getting married older. I mean, there's cute stories all the time about older couples who are getting married and spending a decent amount of time together.
Yeah. 10 ways boomer parents quietly distance themselves from their adult children's real lives. They force them to move out.
Hey, what a concept.
How's that working for me?
You know, I moved out and never moved back in.
Well, we're not having that same situation happen here.
Oh.
Yesterday, I tried to get a timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Just the timeline. Like, is it May? Is it June? And then it was like, oh, I don't know, July, August. I'm still in school. I said, funny, last week you said you weren't in school, like in-person school. So we still have a full house, is all I'm
this
saying.
Is the one
forced
who's
them
been
to
here,
move
not
out.
the one who just came back.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
That one's fine. That one's got some time.
Right.
She's a ticking clock, but she's still got some time.
And Cody's fine because he's still in high school.
Yeah. He's got some time.
He's got some time.
They don't watch their grandchildren. Many millennials have fond memories of the days when their own grandparents would watch them while their children, when their parents worked. My grandparents were very involved in our childhood. And right now, there is not that same situation. My parents never watched our children. Like very rarely. My dad would like come down, but it was like a big production to have it.
Right. And there's more distance now.
Yeah.
You know, with the number of people retiring.
Not you. You were driving to high school today.
I know. We're different. And thank God. I mean, we are so lucky that we have a relationship with our granddaughter like we do. But there were so many people who moved to the Carolinas and moved to Florida, and they don't see their grandkids at all.
Yeah.
You know, and grandma and grandpa, you know, come home every other Christmas or something.
Yep.
And I feel bad for those folks because they're missing out.
Yeah, they don't have a close relationship. 10 ways boomer parents are quietly distancing themselves from their adult children's real lives. Number 3, they ask their kids not to call them when they have a problem. Most kids are used to reaching out to their parents when they have a problem. This is true regardless of age,
But isn't that what mom and dad are for?
but especially true for adults trying to navigate life on their own. Their parents did it first, so shouldn't they be willing to help them? In many cases, they are, but sometimes one of the ways boomer parents quietly distance themselves is by not being open to helping their children anytime they pick up their phone. And I think that that's good to set some boundaries there.
I guess.
I'm not going to be there all of the time. Figure it out. Try and figure it out first.
And then
Don't
when
just
you
come to
can't-
me. Right?
Right. I guess. I think one of the interesting things is going to be kids who grew up with helicopter parents. How as they get older and they have their own families and they're faced with crises,
Yeah.
what do they do?
I'm doing fine. I had one helicopter.
Yeah.
Like if she could still sit on me like a hen, she would have.
Mhm.
And I was like, bye.
Yeah.
Finding my own resources. No
Yeah.
longer need you. Can't do this anymore. No, no, no. And that was a good, clean break separation, but I did it young. Kids can't do that these days. But they're not offering financial help. They make them pay rent if they're living with them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I said this. I should send this in an email. They don't go on vacation together. They refuse to let them borrow anything. They won't co-sign any loans. They don't use technology to reach out to their children, and they move away. They just move far away. Goodbye. These are the things Cliff and I are entertaining everything on this list.
Moving away.
What if we're not there? What if we lived on the Cape and just moved somewhere else?
And not tell them.
Left this house to the kids. It'd be Lord of the Flies up in here in 3 seconds. I just saw the new version of that. Did
Yeah.
it need another one? Did we need another Lord of
How
the
many times?
Flies?
How many times has that been made?
Read the book. It's terrifying. Watch poor little piggy get his skull crushed by a rock. Sorry if I ruined it for you if you've never read it. But I don't know what the new version is, but not interested.
Probably the technology is better.
I guess. So you can see better skull crushing.
Right. Better blood and guts and all those things.
No. Doesn't need a remake.
No.
Movies that don't need a remake, but yeah, this is what would be happening around here. It would be literally Lord of the Flies. So we've thought about it. Trust me. It's like, what if we just get a condo across town?
Right.
Just not tell them. Slowly move stuff out of here, then
Right.
just not be there anymore.
Disappear like the Australian sheep we talked about earlier. Where did they go? I don't know.
Homer Simpson into a bush.
Right.
Oh, we don't live there anymore. What? You need us?
Sorry.
No, we don't live there anymore.
No.
One of these days, Hank.
We signed this over to you. You didn't know that?
One of these days. 78% of Americans worry about product ingredient safety. This is sad.
I don't worry about that at all.
Yeah, exactly. That's how we grew up not to worry about it. That's why we ingested red dye number
Right.
whatever. That's
That's
why we
true.
have 43,000 cancers.
Mhm.
That's why we haven't taken care of our bodies and they're all falling apart.
Right.
Like old sad shoes from Payless. So I'm like, what? It's worn out. I just bought
I
it.
just bought it. Well, because you got it.
Hell. We never worried about that stuff.
God,
and
no.
we have so many problems for it.
Just eat it. I cooked it. Eat it.
I know, but we also used to trust our government. We don't trust that anymore. We don't know what's
That's
real
right.
or not. We don't trust anybody. Everything's a TikTok story. Is it real or not? I find myself doing deep research on things. Is that real or is that internet? Is that AI? I don't know. Is that a robot?
Oh, the AA stuff is AI.
We don't know
stuff
what's
is
real or not
ridiculous.
anymore. So
Yep.
this is why 78% of Americans worry about product ingredient safety. We don't trust anybody.
Right. Which means that you should go to the farmer's market.
We are gearing up for our third season
Did you
in
like that
Mashpee.
segue?
I do. I know. I was waiting for it. Brooke has taken over the reins, and thank you so much for your patience as we get this season together. We've got a lot of shifting and moving stuff in the Mashpee Commons with Knockabout. And I'm really excited to talk about a partnership with the Mark Hennessy Foundation and bringing back the music to our market.
Oh,
So
Really?
Yep. I think it's we're just working out the finer details of everything.
oh, wonderful.
But we're really, really excited to partner with them. And they've got a big show, a big concert that's coming up. And this is their mission, right? To support music, to support artists, to help them continue their craft. Because I've had, I want to say 7 or 8 different artists submit me music that they've made with AI.
Mm-hmm.
They have AI singing it. They have AI performing it. So I'm like, so what part is you?
And then how are you going to perform that live?
Right?
Really? Are you serious?
Yeah, we've got.
I mean, I don't doubt that, but I mean, really?
Yeah, we've got 2 or 3 gentlemen right now that are like, want to play this on the air or want to come on and talk about it. I was like, did you make that with AI? And they're like, oh yeah, but it's a great song. And I was like, but you didn't actually make that music. And yes, I do understand that you have to be somewhat of a songwriter to do it. But at the same time, yeah, they're Cape Cod cutesy songs. But we're not going to be playing them. You didn't actually make them.
Well, there is that,
and you couldn't actually perform it in real life if you tried.
There is that thing that pops up on Facebook, with men using AI to make some song for their wives. Have you seen that?
Oh, that's different though. That's cutesy.
That's cutesy.
That's not
Okay.
like trying to promote it as like, here's my Spotify channel.
Okay.
Click
gotcha.
on it so that Spotify will eventually pay me for creating this AI slop. No, thank you.
Wow.
And we're not playing it here at Lemonadio, but thank you
for thinking of us.
Like,
but don't think of us anymore.
No. Lemonadio.
Really, people?
I know.
Stuff they made with AI.
Yeah.
They wanted to play it as real.
Yeah. And I've got one gentleman in particular that emails me now every single day because he's like, did you get my submission? Are you going to air this? Are you going to play it? No. The answer is no, we're not. And yeah, it's once again, cute and clever Cape Cod song, but it's like 4 minutes long and it's clearly AI. No. So this is why 78% of Americans worry about what's safe, what's not. You can just come to our farmers market. People are actually growing things in the ground.
Yes, they grow their own
and selling them. We've got a lot of cottage bakers and makers. We've got food trucks this year. Fresh Roll is coming back. We've got Mobile Munchies. Henna will be with us.
Are the Rib Guy's going to be there?
Bone Sauce is going to make monthly appearances with us because they've got their Worcester Food Hub kitchen back. So they're working out of there. They were displaced last year. A lot goes into being a small business, and especially a lot goes into being a small food business. There are a lot of extra hoops. We had somebody that was making cookies that signed up for our market that had to pull back and ask for a refund because she realized how much it took to have a commercial kitchen in her home.
Right.
Because if you're on septic, now it's a town issue. Now you've got to go and get other special dispensations for that.
Right. The health department has to come and check you out and all of that stuff.
Yep. And then you've got to have other things. So it's a lot. You can't just be like, oh, I'll go get this certified as a commercial kitchen. That's not how that works. I remember my lunch ladies in Eastham. I think they spent $250,000 on their commercial kitchen.
Right.
Just to have the proper drainage. And I think it was grease traps or something else. They needed a special pipe and it had to be copper. And every single town is different. It's not like there's a Cape Cod decision made.
Oh, of course, every single town is different.
Every single town is different. So the same rules in Mashpee are not the same rules in Falmouth, are not the same rules in Harwich, Provincetown, any of our other towns.
So if you're working out of Falmouth,
yeah,
and you pass the stuff for Falmouth,
but
you bring your cookies to Mashpee.
Yeah.
Do you then have to follow Mashpee's rules as well?
Yes.
Wow.
But Mashpee will just check the kitchen in which you have in Falmouth that's inspected by them.
And
then check your food, and then that's it.
Okay.
Like you don't have to follow the kitchen rules there. You know what I mean? So it's wherever you are licensed, in your town, you're following those rules, and then Mashpee can just go through. And not every town has permit eyes, which is like their town stuff. Like it's a lot of stuff that our small businesses are going through. So next time when you're like, I could just make that at home, then just do so. Keep your comment to yourself and walk on.
Right.
The stuff we say sometimes at farmers markets and craft and artisan fairs,
Mhm.
it's like we should be getting somebody doing a TikTok on that because it's a lot. Robert says, I hear the pencil candidate is pretty sharp. Very cute.
Ooh.
What's up, Leah? Thanks for joining us on the show. Tim, thanks for joining us. Take care, Ashley. We love you to pieces. Thanks for being with us this morning. Always nice to see your face.
And how's the community kitchen?
It's going. We're hanging and banging. I got in 2 of our 5 possible sources of funding,
Uh-huh.
and I just got to wait until there's money.
Okay.
And everybody needs money right now. I mean, look at how many things are being. Our town hasn't had a 2.5 override in a decade.
Oh,
We needed 4 of them.
Yeah, well, we were over. I hate to say it, we were overdue.
Everything is expensive right now, so it's not the most ideal time to be asking for money.
Right.
And we've got the ribbon cutting. We've got the groundbreaking ribbon cutting that is going to be happening over for the Boys and Girls Club and the Teen Center. That's in 2 days from now. If you're not following along with everything that's going on, they've cleared the way. Work is starting to be done. It's happening, and that's an exciting time for the Boys and Girls Club and the Teen Center. Jim Kiley is he come hell or high water. He's going to see this thing built.
Mm-hmm.
It's his swan song, so he's making sure it's going to be done and it's going to be done right. And I love being a part of that organization. It really is. We have incredible organizations here in Mashpee, but that one's particularly rewarding for sure as the Boys and Girls Club see what's going on over there.
Right.
For the
and
Teen
the work
Center.
that the services or whatever you want to call it that the Boys and Girls Club provides to families in Mashpee and elsewhere.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Across the Cape, a lot of them utilize their services. I mean, camp is not cheap.
No.
This is a little bit more of an affordable situation, but they sell out quickly. The programming is great. The kids that are involved with it are great, and a lot of them grew up in the program.
Right.
So it's just an extension of the stuff that they're already doing, which is really lovely to watch. And Lloyd, you're doing an amazing job over there with the kids. Like, keep it up. I know it's so much work. We thank you for all of the things that you do. We really do. Anything else you want to hit on before we run and go about our day?
I don't think so. I think we've covered it all today. I think that's about it for today.
How are we halfway through May?
Oh God, I don't know. It's ridiculous.
The end of this week, we're halfway through. We've got a Memorial Day weekend, which is early this year. So that celebration, we've got a block party that's happening in the Mashpee Commons. Hopefully the weather will cooperate with us. Yeah. So nice and pleasant. I was so afraid to get off the plane to see what was going to befall us. And I was like, 60. I can take
It's going to be in the 70s, I think, this weekend, if I remember correctly.
That's exciting. A little bit of rain coming in for tomorrow and the next day, but then it looks pleasant through the weekend. So
yeah, we deserve it. We really do. Enough of this. But they still say, but we have a drought.
Yeah. Forever.
Forever. We had all that snow. I don't understand how it works. I should probably ask my little scientist, Mariana.
Just go on the Cape Cod Commission's website. Because I sat there like digesting it when I went to the One Cape Summit this year. And I was like, that's why we don't have any water. Got it.
Yeah. That symposium that I went to on Thursday was very good.
Yeah.
For brokers and realtors and whatever. And I found the most interesting speaker was the woman who's executive director of the Cape Cod Commission.
Yeah.
And the information that she had about the Cape. It's funny. She got up and she said, I'm from the Cape Cod Commission. Then she paused and she said, and whatever you hear, it's probably only half true. Because the Cape Cod Commission can have kind of a, negative reputation. But to just turn back one more time to real estate, one of the things that really jumped out at me, 80% of the homes on Cape Cod are single family homes.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them, she didn't hang a number on it, most of them have one person living in them.
Isn't that wild? Was it Christy?
Whoever the executive director
Christy Senatori.
Yes.
Yeah. She's great.
But just think about that. If you want to know what's wrong with housing, if you will, or whatever, we've got all these single family
one big ass house for one person
with one person in them.
Yep.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, it's great that people can live at home as they age and all that stuff, but we're not getting the movement.
No.
No.
No density here. We don't like that. It's a scary word to
No,
people.
no, but all these houses with one people living in them, it's nuts.
Somebody's birthday is this week. Who could that be?
I don't know. To somebody's birthdays.
Lily, Mari, all the May birthdays. We have the best services and nonprofits in Mashpee. I totally agree. Our select board member, John Cotton, thank you so much for checking in with us this morning. Yeah, we've got a lot to celebrate here in town as soon as the traffic goes away, though.
The traffic isn't going to go away because then the tourists are going to be here.
I know.
You know, not there's anything wrong with the tourists. We love the tourists because that's what, but leaving the Cape yesterday morning, we had to take Janet home, and then we had to go to a funeral. Leaving the Cape at, I don't know, we left at like 10 after 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
Going over the bridge, the cars coming on Cape, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, there were a lot.
And it's the number of people who work here, but they can't afford to live here, and they're coming from New Bedford and Fall River. I mean, it's nuts, and it had nothing to do with the work being done on the bridge. It was just the volume.
Yeah, it's that time.
And then factor in the folks who are I think we're going to have a good year.
We are going to have a good year
on the Cape because the gas prices and all of that stuff, people are going to stay local.
Yes. Yep. And so Providence and Boston are going to be coming to us. So
Yep.
Get ready, everybody. It's going to be a good season. I know.
Be a good season.
Yep.
And be kind to your ice cream servers, okay? We don't need those kind of posts.
We don't need national press anymore. Okay.
No, we
We're
don't.
good.
No, we don't. Really.
The Cape is full.
Be kind.
Have a great day, everybody. We'll be back here tomorrow. I don't know who's going to be on the show with me, but it's going to be a good one. I promise.
And then we'll be at Mashpee TV on Thursday.
We will. So if you want to come on Lemonadio, I suggest you sign up. We're booking through, I think, July or August at this point.
Or make $1,000 donation to Lemonadio and get rid of me.
You can bump Hank for money. We'll
Right.
definitely take it. The farmers
Or make
markets
$1,000
need it.
donation because you like to see me here. One way or the other, it works.
Yes, please, and thank you. If you've ever got a suggestion for programming, or maybe there's something going on in your town that you want talked about or addressed,
Well, the new Lemonadio is coming.
for sure. And we've got some new podcasts that are going to be rolling out the door. Ever thought about having a podcast? Maybe you already have one and you want a little bit more shine on it and you want us to talk about it and play it. Please just send it to us, info@lemonadio.com, and we will get it out. With that, have a great day, everybody.
Bye, kids. See you Thursday.
Alrighty.
Unless someone pays $1,000 a month and I'm not there.
Have a good one. Bye. Gotta get that fixed. Bum, bum, bum.